rain and chilling.
Idiot. Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
8009, I'll show you on scene. I'm sorry, I didn't have you responding. 1521.
Freaking idiot, man, I swear.
It's 2231 radio. You can show us in service from Lamar.
2231, 20.
5003's on scene.
5003 on the scene, 1522.
Alright, well, there's nothing going on, so I guess that's always good.
Quinn, 5055 on scene.
5055 on the scene, 1523.
Quinn, 9951 to 14524 Landisville Drive.
Got 9951 on scene, 1524.
1188, respond on EMS assist code 36715. Fernbush Drive on a 65-year-old now decreased LOC and shortness of area. Process at Moorhaven Drive. Your comments 1523.
Got 9951 on scene, 1524.
1188, respond on EMS assist code 36715. Fernbush Drive on a 65-year-old now decreased LOC and shortness of area. Process at Moorhaven Drive. Your comments 1523.
Respond. 1188, respond.
1188 something.
1188 on the scene, 1527.
Engine 4 in service, 1528.
$22.31 and quarters.
2231 and quarters, 1328. Attention 9036, respond on a water leak, 3rd Street Road and Outer Loop. The culvert is overflowing, covering the roadway. It's 3rd, just north of Outer Loop. Your timeout's 1530. JD 51 and quarters, 1531.
Engine 4 and quarters.
Engine 4 in quarters, 1531.
5016 radio on fire 6.
509 respond.
Go ahead.
9009 responding, 1531.
Go ahead.
Quit 9951's in service in quarters.
9951 in service and quarters, 1532.
Can you send LMPD to a non-injury accident, I-65 southbound, just south of Fern Valley Road on the outer loop exit ramp? There's a white vehicle that's spun out that's inoperable.
Okay, is it just the one vehicle?
It's affirmative, but it is in the roadway.
Okay, and it is a non-injury. Have you confirmed, or do we need to go ahead and send EMS?
So I checked on him. He's okay. It's a white Nissan.
Okay, I'll get him here.
Thank you.
You're welcome, 1532.
8033s and quarters.
8033 and quarters, 1532. No difficulty breathing. Had acute bronchitis, not a couple questions. Fire 1 operations, I'm at 1533.
Copy the tones.
Teachers on fire, responding CMS 315, Barracks Row 315, Barracks Row, lot 66. Breathing has acute. Fire 1 operations, I'm at 1533.
Yeah, 10-4.
Battalion 3's on the air.
Battalion 3 on the air, 1534.
You're right. I do copy the tones, so loud and clear. Jesus. Alright, where are we at? Okay, no events currently going on. Guess you could call that a good thing. I love Mac. You gotta love Mac, because you can hear what I'm saying. You're not supposed to. But we're making it work. We're gonna make it work.
5003 in service, 1536.
Echo too, which I don't like, but what else you gonna do? What happens when you have a Windows 7 computer?
Quit 5055 available quarters.
5055 available quarters, 1537.
I just gave that thing a lot of feedback. Okay, so where we're at 337 on the 25th of January, nothing going on. I think we're going to go till about 5 o'clock. So it's at 3:38 now if you're watching this live.
1188 Toronto, clear high view, sweaty, corpse.
But if you're watching this back, this is probably going to go for about another hour, hour and a half. No, 2 hours? No, hour and a half. Yeah. I would try commentary, but you know, that doesn't work. The area has seen a lot of rain though, so we might get some motor vehicle accidents. Hopefully not, but
9036 on the scene in the area.
you can hear my radios in the background too. I have more than just that one on, that's for sure. We should get 2 for the price of 1, I guess. That's a good way of looking at it.
936 to 9009. It's going to be right here at 3rd Street Road in Weisertown. I'm okay on 3rd Street Road in Weisertown.
Ooh. See, Louisville's interesting because it doesn't, it's quiet and then all of a sudden you're going to get a structure fire or a motor vehicle accident. I can't say the Q word because that's when all crap breaks loose. Oh, finally. Yeah,
98.
on that thing. It's been off like 12 hours.
9009 on scene 1541.
I could put in the drop-in charger, let it charge. Let's see, how far is this delay? Use my voice as an option. See how long the delay is. Yeah, I like how you can barely hear me.
Engine 5 radio, how do you read?
Engine 5. Copy you loud and clear.
Alright, let's see here.
4.
Still don't know why it's using my. Still don't know why it's
Engine
using.
5 in service in quarters on auxiliary 109.
Engine 5 in service in quarters on auxiliary 109 at 1542.
We're going to need public works to respond to 3rd Street Road in Lazartown. We're going to need road barriers. We're going to have to cut 3rd Street Road to 1 lane.
Hmm. Oh yeah, you can. That's great. Yeah, I don't know if it keeps. This mic is so freaking sensitive, and it's not showing up on my thing that I'm using it, but can't do anything. We'll make it work though.
is cleared in service.
2252, 1544.
The whole time you can hear my squeaky chair. The other thing I have to do is I have to play the audio, the freaking audio from another source. Like I'm on a separate computer looking at stream and stuff. And I have to listen through that because for some reason the way I set it up on my Mac, and Mac is very confusing for certain things, but for some reason I have to listen to it somewhere else because the Mac, like as soon as I set up to work, it's like it doesn't easily let you listen to Mac, the audio while you're streaming. I have to put it on a speaker or in a headphone, which that's what happens when I leave my computer on this node, which, fun fact, the screen we're on right now, that waiting for live call screen, is actually a Broadcastify call node, which I actually stream. And since my computer is using the stream, I can't use it for streaming like to YouTube and stuff. So, yes, I am using Broadcastify, but the node is mine. I put it up myself probably about a month ago. And just so like I'm not stealing anybody's thunder or anything. Broadcastify is a good source though if you want to use it. I highly recommend it. I have room severe echo, probably because I'm turning the opposite way of the computer. I'm gonna fix that for you. There we go. But that sounds a lot better. Yeah, but see, a lot of the streaming things on YouTube, like the last couple I've done, it's just the audio, and I never talk because, you know, I'm very camera shy, especially when I'm more of a voice shy person. I don't like talking, but we have to. You're going to hear nothing but weird noises in the background, and you got to know I'm talking. So, but yeah, we are here going to be doing, trying to do this more often because it's super easy to do. I do need to make another YouTube.
I'm at 935. The Richwood, 1012 Richwood Way.
Not that one.
That's the Richwood, 1012 Richwood Way. Be room 545, bed 2. 59-year-old male, wound on his foot. Your timeout at 1547.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of streaming, and I know my last couple ones, like when I started, it didn't get a lot of views, but I thought I'd bring it back because I've kind of grown and got new radios as well to make it sound like a little bit better. But I know I'm using them. I'm not at home, so if you all ever watched the last few, which I put up like I don't know, like a year ago, they were off of a Whistler 1040, and you can tell like it's a scanner itself. You can see the picture when I had it hooked to the computer. But now I've gotten rid of that radio, and I'm actually not in Louisville right now. I'm actually out in Madison County, Kentucky, which if you watch my videos, you would know that that's primarily where I am right now. I'm hoping when I go back, I can probably not make it look like a broadcast-ify call mode, but I thought about doing Madison County, which is way too quiet. It's not enough going on to justify streaming for 3 hours and not get any calls. Obviously, Louisville's a bigger city, and you're going to get a bigger call volume, but here you don't get much. I mean, I'm listening. I have a radio right next to my computer, so that I'm probably going to move that away so it doesn't feed out, but I think we've only gotten like one call, and it was like we have a lot of medical calls, so does Louisville, but the only call we've gotten is for a non-injury accident on I-75 northbound. But so I'm hoping we've been almost at this for like 30 minutes. That's not wow. Time is flying. It just feels weird talking. It's like I'm talking to myself, which I kind of am, I guess you could say. But if y'all are watching this at a later date, this is hopefully I'm hoping not to keep this format this way, but you gotta make do with what you got. So what happens when you have a YouTube channel with only 83 subscribers? There's like not all those 83 people are gonna show up, because usually they watch your video and a lot of them don't even subscribe to you. You know what I mean? Like one of my videos is like almost 1,000 views, and it's like, I get why people aren't gonna subscribe to my channel for the content. They just want to know how to do things. I do that I do that on YouTube all the friggin' time. So, I mean, this is kind of a good way, I guess, to get rid of dead space on the radio when there's nothing going on. Oh, and I did mention we are streaming the Louisville Fire Department, Jefferson County Fire Department. They're actually two separate departments with each have their own dispatch and their own fire ground channels. So I think that's how many talk groups? How many frequencies? Let's see here. 1, 2. It should be 10. I think 10. Yeah. I think 10. 10 channels. And how Louisville works is it even just calls in general, not like big calls like medical, like MVA, motor vehicle accidents, and structure fires. It just dies down. It's so random. Like you'll have like 8 to 10 calls minimum of medical calls or whatever it is. Then you go down to 0, which we are right now. We're pretty much at a standstill. There's nothing much going on right now. And then it'll go to all this crap left and right. But I am thinking about doing, I like doing departments I'm familiar with or areas that I'm familiar with scanning. Because if you go into a, like, you know, if we do one of these shows for Chicago or, Miami or one of those bigger cities like New York or something, it becomes difficult because there's a lot going on, and at the same time what's what I'm looking for here. There's a lot of things, and you don't know the area very well. Like, I don't know Chicago at all. I've been born and raised in Kentucky, so I only know kind of this area, but I'm thinking about doing Jefferson County, which is just west of us. I'm thinking about it. I'm not really sure, though.
Central 1188, 1151, 1182. Respond on residential fire alarm sounding 8214 Silston Drive. You're across the Roseboro Road, showing on general smoke detector. Tell us 1525.
You get stuff like that where it's mostly fire alarms. I mean, that's how it goes. But I think Louisville's actually one of the busiest cities in Kentucky, I'm pretty sure. I mean, that's a stupid thing to say, but it is. It's probably the busiest you're ever going to get in the state of Kentucky, honestly. But, you know, if you're watching this when I'm done streaming it, if you all have an idea for me, shoot it. I know I said, like, I'm not good with the big cities, but if people want to see it, I'm down for it. That's how YouTube works, right? You gotta get the opinion of your viewers. I guess I don't. I am trying to find a way to pipe the audio from my pager that I actually made a video on. Did a video on the pager. I'm trying to figure out how to do that, but I don't think there's any really easy way to do that except with a line in. You have to have this amplified charger stand.
That was 1105.
Oh, okay, your encoder says 1104. I show 1105 responding.
You have to have this like amplified chargers, it's called, and it's like $150 that I don't want to spend. But yeah, it feels weird talking to myself. I know. Like, what is this guy doing? Talking to himself. But I mean, all you're gonna hear is like random background ambience. I'm hoping you don't hear the street outside because it's been pouring down rain all day here, and there's just been cars going by. It's making a ruckus outside, but. So this thing says 29 minutes. Why does that say 29 and then that says 30? Oh, that's because I had to restart it. That's why. I was confused on why, but oh well. I wish I could see who is in, like, I start calling people out. Oh. Watching it. Oh my god, that's great. I thought about not saving these videos after they're done, but I'm probably going to do that so that way people can see it. And like, oh, well, I don't have an official upload schedule. It's not like, well, I just randomly came back out of nowhere. I literally, I don't post a lot to YouTube. I have the time now. I don't have a lot of time. I just graduated college. I don't have a lot of time. I have so much time on my freaking hands. I don't know what to do with it. But, yeah, that's how it goes. But there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I can do this temporarily. I might try to do it almost every day if I can. Not like every day, but I was gonna say every day. But now that you can hear the microphone, that makes it even better. That makes it even more interesting because anything I do, you can hear, which I think is kind of funny. But that's a whole like that's a Mac issue. I can't fix that. I honestly did not expect that, and I thought it was gonna be okay. When I did the testing, I did some recording testing on it, and I didn't hear myself, but I guess you can. So, that's nice. I don't know, I've complained about that at least like 3 times, at least 3 times already, so nothing I can change. But if anybody's got any...
1105 on scene, 8214, still thing got 2-star resident, nothing showing.
1105 on the scene, nothing showing, 1556.
Okay, that's good. The fire alarm and nothing showing, that's good. But, if anybody's got any ideas, I run a Mac, again, because my other computer is streaming this call mode right now. So if you all have any ideas, please let me know. I did that one thing, I don't know if anybody's ever streamed on Mac, but I tried that one thing where it was like, you have to download a program. I think it was like, what was it? Hold on, I can check it actually. It's called the I Show You.
1188 on scene.
1188, 1557.
It's called the I Show You audio capture. And I put it as output, and I turned the mic off. But I don't understand why it's still showing it. But I don't know. Oh well. Again, that's like what number 5 now at this point. Yeah, very quiet. That's for sure. people seem to like the LMPD stuff. Yeah, the most popular one I made was the LMPD one. It only got like a couple, what was it, like 200 views.
1105 radio, eliminating control on Silton.
100 some views.
1188 to take control, 1558.
Which I'm just trying to spread my like of scanning to other people and do it this way. I'm doing it this way because I don't know if any people do commentary on this stuff. Not that I know of. I'm not constantly searching YouTube. I know my idea is not original. I mean, look at shows like Live PD and Live Rescue. I mean, they're the same thing. That's what I'm doing just about cameras. That's what's kind of funny about it. But the one thing those shows I don't like is how they don't do enough of the dispatch audio. Like, you don't know, like, you just get dropped right in. In my opinion, I like having some context behind the situation, seeing what they're going to, like, on, like, what the dispatch says. But again, there's not a lot of, I mean, there's a scanner hobby, but there's not a need for it when there's, like, millions of people watching. I don't know if millions, but they were watching Live PD, they didn't need it. Live Rescue did do that, and it was actually kind of interesting. What's funny is I started getting back into that show, and as soon as I got back into the show, they completely stopped. Like, their season finale was last weekend, not this weekend. Like, I'm streaming this on Monday on the 25th. It was the weekend before that is when they did that. I'm mad. I missed it. I was like, now I gotta go back and watch all this shit. I gotta go back and watch it, which is interesting because those shows are not as, I mean, it's not technically live. I think it's like a 45-minute delay or something like that, even at that. But it's just weird when you're not watching it when it's not on the day. So like they say, oh, we're gonna be live on the 23rd. It's not the same if you're watching it on Monday after it's happened. It's just not the same. It's not as cool, at least to me. I'm not saying the show's terrible. I actually like those shows. I think it's an interesting look into what first responders do and what they go through. Again, you don't see everything. And just to be clear, I don't have any public safety background at all. I want some, but I've not been looking at I gotta look at the right places first. But let me see if you all can still hear me, because this one is rambling. Just awkward. Yep, you can hear me loud and clear. That's just great. I love it. But I actually did get a few likes on to do a video about the new features of the G5. It was like the G series pagers for communication. They had like the 1.31 update that added the radio reference import, which in my opinion was a huge step in the right direction for them, because that was I mean, you could still do it with a CSV file, which wasn't that bad. I actually done it before, but what's nice is I literally I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be a medical call.
Freedom 38, respond on a medical call, 6700 Overlook Drive, number 225 at Sunrise Senior Living. You're responding on an 87-year-old female who's having shortness of air with a cough, PPE airborne. You're across a Crossways Place. You're talking about 1601.
You just call me on my radio or phone before dispatch, please.
Sure, I'll be with 1602.
Okay, yep, so.
And 88 through clear, have you show some quarters.
1188, 1602.
I don't like to step over the dispatch, so because if that's saying it, yeah, I could be drowning it out. So like if someone comes over, I'm gonna be quiet. But so if I stop mid sentence, that's probably why. But I lost my train of thought. I talked about the YouTube video.
Engine 9938, responding.
9938, responding 1603.
Yeah, I know what I was gonna say. I will not usually, if you see in the bottom there, calls of interest. I've never explained what that means. It's self-explanatory, but I'll explain it anyway. That's anything from, maybe a possible MVA or a structure fire or anything like that. Usually if it's a medical call, I don't put anything in there because it's a medical call. Now, I don't stream EMS because they are, is what they call encryption. They're encrypted, which I always thought was kind of strange, but I mean, why they encrypted EMS, not the police department, which I'm not complaining at all. Might have something here. No, maybe.
2245, 2231, responding commercial fire alarm signing 3944 Cameron Road, Kentucky, and a motorsports. Showing on a general fire alarm, you're across of Kingswood Way. Your timeout is 1603.
So one thing you can notice about, so one uses two tones, another one doesn't. A two-tone means it's just two tones that are put together, and they have pagers. All these firefighters have pagers, and if one of the tone matches their unit or their station, it will it'll send the alert instead of sending out. Like if I'm unit 1 and unit 2 gets a call, I don't want to hear what unit 2 gets because I'm only focused on my
2231, responding.
I'm only focused on my calls as a unit 1. So usually the more two tones that are heard, the more two set tones you hear, the more units are responding. So if you hear a total of 4 tones, that's 2 units. And the more you hear, the better chance you're going to get. That's a big indication of how big the event is, whether it's a medical call, a structure fire, an MVA, stuff like that. Louisville Fire
2245, responding 1605.
Louisville does not have Louisville Fire, which Jefferson County Fire has the tones. Louisville Fire does not. They do it like with a station encoder. It's called a station encoder, so they don't use tones. It'll go over the channel, but you won't hear it. So, and they're not busy, which is very surprising. Usually Louisville Fire gets more calls than Jefferson County Fire, which Louisville Fire covers most of the downtown, like the general, like the whole county's in Louisville Metro, but the county fire is like the suburbs, I guess you could call it, whereas Louisville Fire is more the downtown area. And usually it's easier to give commentary on stuff like this because unlike a police department, they're talking about all these other non-essential things like, tags, ID numbers, stuff like that. But on fire, you're just getting tone outs and traffic to that incident or the incident in question if it's a structure fire or something like that. So my luck, usually nothing like that happens when I'm listening to or I'm focused on it. Usually as soon as I turn something off, a big call goes out. That's usually how it goes. Is my thing charging? Yeah, it is. I had to put my XTS 5000 on charge. Those things, I know you're not, those things are nice. I love my 5000. It's a great radio. The battery lasts way longer than any other radio I have. Actually, most of my fleet is actually Motorola radios. I'm trying to get rid of a few. I want to buy an actual scanner. I used to have the Whistler 1040. I got rid of it. But once I got rid of that, I was like, I felt lost because everything I have is not like on the fly, is what they call it, where you can manually put in a frequency. What's nice is my XTS 5000 has front panel, which it's a full keypad, and I can just type in frequencies right there, which is really nice. That's kind of why I bought it, just to have it. thinking about doing a video on antenna types too. I actually got one coming in the mail today. You know, what's better, the whip antennas or the stubby antennas on those Motorola's, and I've come to the conclusion that I think the stubby ones are better, just because you can keep it on your belt or your hip and it won't hit the side of you as hard. That made no sense. It's not in your way. I have all portables. I don't have any mobile radios. I don't have any of those base stations. I keep all portables with me because I like the convenience of having it with me, on me at all times. And if I can take it, I can just go. And I'm not saying I don't like base stations at all. I just don't like them personally. I don't hate them. Everyone's got their own personal preference, and each one of them has their own pros and cons. I want to get one. I want to get a ham base station in my car once I get my ham radio license. That's the first thing I want to do. And I did buy about a month ago this Anytone, which I have it set up for ham, but I don't have it to where I can transmit because, again, I don't have my license. But once I get my license, hopefully I'm gonna use that. Yeah, but if anyone is using a Windows 7 computer, I feel your pain, because you can't do anything with a Windows 7 computer because everything is not supported anymore. I'm surprised I'm even able to. Right now, I actually have 2 tabs up.
2231 in service.
1609.
I have like 2 tabs up. I'm surprised it's running because this is one of these old. It's called E-machines. I don't think they even exist anymore. I use it mostly for programming and SDR stuff, which are the software-defined radios. That's how I have this node going on right now. But okay, let's see. Can I see who is in? Okay, it says I'm the only one, but it says I have 2 concurrent viewers. I'm new to this. I rarely ever stream. I thought about doing that on Twitch, but I was like, yeah, Twitch is more of a gaming place. It's not really a for me. I mean, they have like those one of those ones that some people do. It's like a sleeping thing where they stream themselves sleeping. I mean, if that's what you want to do, go for it. I don't know. There's an appeal for it. I don't know why people do it, but I mean, if you want to do it, heck, there's nothing wrong with that. But I always love those videos like where they have an Amazon. I'm not gonna say the word just in case anybody has this on, which I doubt they will. Has an Amazon Echo or something, and they'll buy stuff online from Amazon when they make donations, and it's so funny. It's hilarious. Those are great videos. They're funny to watch because, like, if it were me and I did one of those streams, or I had to where
Engine 9938 on the scene.
Hi, 38 on the scene, 1611.
Man, I'm really bad at trying to stop myself from interfering with the radio chatter, but I always wanted an Amazon Echo. My family has one at home, and it it's literally like that one old Disney movie. I don't know if anybody would ever remember that movie, like where the mom is like a house, and it starts going crazy. That's what it reminds me of. That's what Amazon, the Echo stuff, reminds me of. And it's just really funny that, you know, just by saying stuff, you can control like almost your entire house. It's impressive though. Technology's gotten pretty far. Like, I was born in '99. I'm not gonna say like I was born in the wrong generation or like I'm that '90s kid or whatever, because I'm not. But I remember just having a flip phone, and, you know, when I had the first original iPod, and I thought that stuff was pretty cool. But, you know, seeing everything now, I sound like I'm old. I'm not really that old. I'm not old at all. But it just feels weird how fast technology's advanced. Even before I was born, technology was advancing pretty quick once the internet opened up. And it's crazy what you can do now on the internet and stuff like that. But I don't know, it's still crazy. I don't know why. It's just so flippin' nuts. How far we've come as a species with technologically advanced. But I don't know, it's just still impressive to me. Like, some people say like it's gonna ruin us, which I could see an argument. But it's crazy now. Which is also crazy is that you can put your opinion online about anything you want. You may have some hateful comments. Totally cool. You may have some hateful comments. That's fine. We all have those. But it's just interesting how far the internet has come, and you can express your opinion almost about pretty much almost anything. And, you know, you can meet with people that agree or disagree with your opinion, and hopefully you can have a civilized discussion about it. But I think it's pretty cool. And, you know, I think having the internet and all that stuff is, you know, you're being able to reach to hobbies and likes that you didn't know existed. But I will say, if anybody's watching, hope you all are having a good day. And if you're watching this when I'm not live, hope you are having a good day, because it is pretty crappy weather here. It's just been raining all day. And there's like there's about an inch or two of rain on the ground right now, so yard's getting flooded. Alright, so we're at 53. Yeah, 53 minutes. And nothing major, which is good. I'm kind of surprised with the roads being what there is in a lot of motor vehicle accidents. We had some snowfall, I think, a couple weeks ago in Louisville, and there were MVAs coming out left and right, and it was at like 2 in the morning, which, you know, even though you're in a major city, the city could be quiet, but the roadways aren't. I mean, you think about, there's some major highways that go through these cities, and they're not stopping in Louisville. They're going to other places, you know. 75 is one of the big ones. 75 and 65? Yeah, 75 and 65, that's right. Move this down for a sec. Oh god, don't fall. Have it propped up on someone. Check something. Look, the average watch time 7 minutes. That's nice. That's very nice. Yeah, still quiet. And know my luck, as soon as the stream goes off. Oh wow, that is really, my chair is really squeaky. But as soon as I turn it off, it's
31 and quarters.
But okay, something going on, because I've not heard Louisville Fire on at all. I've only heard Jefferson County. Did I like forget something? I mean, yeah. If you hear me typing, I apologize. But I gotta check something. I want to see. Let me go to my node really quick. I want to. Okay, don't freeze on me, please. I want to see. When's the last time Louisville Fire keyed? So I'm kind of curious. Let's start with their dispatch. Let's go with that first. Let's go there first. Last dispatch was an hour ago. Holy crap, are they going encrypted? I hope not. But I think it'll start picking up around rush hour time. 3:42. Yeah, they've been quiet. I'm impressed. Usually they're more busier. Usually they are a lot more busier. Yeah, content, right. Just call this my vlog channel. If I'm just gonna sit here and talk like this. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Started at 3:20. We've been in for about an hour. No major calls. There was like a, it's like a water leak. That's been
2245 and quarter.
2245 and quarter 1618.
That's about it. And it seems like everybody who was out on call are returning to service. I might do a node, like a live node type thing. I think if I do this tomorrow, I'm probably gonna, which if you're watching this back today, I'm gonna try it tomorrow. I think we're gonna go to, I think we might do law enforcement. I don't know which we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do multiple because the channels are pretty quiet. I don't stream LMPD on my node because I don't have enough hardware to stream it. Like it would just, you would lose calls, which my system can't keep up with it. So I think we're gonna have to do I think it's J-Town, St. Matthews, Shively, and I think the Small Cities Dispatch, which is Jefferson County Sheriff Channel 4. We might do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna type that out because that's gonna be a long title. I might just put Jefferson County Small Cities Dispatchers, Small City Police, and I do like the patches up there. I think it's kind of, I like the patches. I was trying to think of a way to fill in that space because it's so dull. It's black and white. I think it's something different. But I try to think about putting colors on it, but I don't think that would look good. You know, get a little logo, which if this thing ever were to take off, that's probably what I would do, is put like a logo on it or something. So, but the idea did strike me. I mean, I had to think of an original name. I'm hoping this is an original name. But Passat is, you know, this action scanner. There's nothing action going on, so nothing wrong with that though. As long as no one's getting hurt. I mean, I'm starting to sound like Shot in the Dark. Yeah, if you ever seen that Netflix show, that's an interesting show. It's basically just people profiting off of people's demise. It's an interesting, it's kind of messed up, but it's also an interesting show at the same time. It follows a stringers. If you know what a stringer is basically someone that takes around a film camera and police scanners and actually, they go and film news accidents, like major news events like fires, motor vehicle accidents, and they sell it to the news stations. Which is kind of messed up to think about. Which is kind of messed up to think that someone's misery is someone else's profit. But, you know, if that's what you want to do, go for it. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. Whew. Oh man, I'm getting bored over here. There's something going on. I'm getting bored. Yeah, I know I complain too much. But yeah, I think we're gonna do this tomorrow again. I'm supposed to be a little bit more busier tomorrow if the weather holds out. For my job. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be tomorrow. I'm afraid to look because that's how I make money. Is if the weather's bad, then I don't make money. So. Broken 400 feet, that's not bad. Tomorrow morning, that's not bad. We'll see. I don't know if I'm supposed to. That's my other radio going off. Which is Madison County, if you can hear that. Which it's not that far from the computer, so I'm gonna be surprised if you could hear it. Again, you get 2 for the price of 1, I guess. But and they are slow. I have never. It's like it's
Engine 9938 in service.
Engine 9938 in service 1622.
Usually around rush hours when it picks up because you get people going home. If the roads aren't right, you might get some accidents. So it's not the end of the world, but I will be stepping away here for just a couple minutes. I'm going to, I'm not going to shut the stream down. I'm going to take a break just really quick. So if you're watching this back, I'm stepping away for a minute. My package got delivered, so I gotta go back and get that out of the mailbox. So, got a replacement antenna for my radio. The other one I dropped it, accidentally bent it. I'm very OCD about things not being, not perfect, but I have OCD for things that aren't completely good.
Newsom is teaching.
Man, that rain's freezing. Holy crap.
Transfer from St. Joe Berea, 305 Edmund Street, Med Surge 14, 69-year-old male going to Lee County.
It's actually stubbier than the one I actually have. I like it though. Looks good. My order. The shipping is what killed it. I'm telling you. You get free shipping. That was $3. Yeah. An OEM, an original antenna was probably like $20. I wasn't going to spend that. Okay, that is very loud. What? What's up? How much? You did your last year? I don't know. swear, if you can, I say, if you can hear me now, then this is ridiculous. Man, I had no. And this. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so I can't even mute it. That is freaking perfect. That is freaking perfect. Even if I'm muted, that is great. Well, oh well, we'll make it work. For her, my roommate. There's no escape. Oh well. Again, this is what, number 6 now. But it doesn't look like there's any calls right now, so it kind of sucks, but we're making it work. My next question is, what if I turn the volume down? I don't know what's making this thing. I don't know what's up with this thing. I don't understand it. Let me go to sound preferences. Okay, it's on the iShow you capture. Oh, is that why? Try this here. Sweet, I think I actually fixed it. Yeah, I think I just did. Awesome. Okay, now I'm actually running on my microphone. Hopefully, when a call comes over, actually, let me see if I can get that too. No, because then if I do that, it's going to mess up my orientation here. Yeah, I don't know if that'll work. Yeah, I think I just did. Awesome. Okay, now I'm actually running on my microphone. Hopefully, when a call comes over, actually, let's see. Yep. Let me see. Come on, somebody make a call. It's killing me. I'm telling you, Mac is so finicky. It is. we're doing it. We're learning on the fly. That's what I was thinking of. I cannot speak, can I? Oh, that's even better. You can hear the road outside. That's even. God, I don't. That road's loud. I'm telling you. Oh well. Oh frickety well. Please tell me my note is actually working here. I'm hoping it's working. No one's keyed in 4 minutes. Yeah, usually the node doesn't take that long. Sometimes when it gets around 5 minutes, I get kind of sketched out that something's not working right. So usually since my computer is about 100 miles away, I have to remote communicate with it on a program here, see if it's still working, and hopefully it's working still. Yeah, it's working. There's no one calling. Okay, we're good. Let me, of course I cannot see Chrome. Let me put that on right so I can actually see. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Wait, why did I close my... I'm a dingus. I closed out my stream. That's great. Okay. hoping a call comes over and you can hear it on yeah, sorry about my mouse clicks, by the way. Okay, let's see here. Playlist. Yeah, I use the playlist feature. I really love it. Wow. That's great. Yeah, so if there's not been calls in the last 10 minutes, it will completely drop it entirely. Okay, so it comes through. Sweet. That's great. Yeah, so there's not been calls in the last 10 minutes. Okay, so it comes through. Alright, I fixed it. I'm a freaking genius. I'm a freaking genius.
East Liberty Street, Apartment 8 Adam, cross streets are South Kimball and South Louisville Streets. Your time in 1634. Repeating engine 5 on a medical call. 928 East Liberty Street, Apartment 8 Adam, cross streets are South Campbell Street and South Louisville Street. Your time in 1634.
You guys responding?
Engine 5, you're responding on a medical call. 928 East Liberty Street, Apartment 8 Adam, cross streets are South Campbell and South Wenzel Streets. Use PPE airborne on a 29-year-old female, short of air, cough, chest pain, and vomiting. Your med unit from Engine 4, time is 1635.
Engine 5 on scene, 928 East Liberty Street.
Engine 5 on scene, 928 East Liberty at 1638.
Attention 1188, 1151, 1135. Respond residential fire alarm sign unit 6308. Fern Valley Pass number 206 on a general smoke detector. You across the poplar level, your time is 16 at 41.
Car 1102 responding.
1102 responding, 1642.
1105 responding.
1105 responding, 1642. Engine 5 in service.
Engine 5 in service, 1644.
Katie 51, 50, 55, respond to commercial fire alarm sounding at 2230 Outer Loop at UPS on a water flow. Your cross up grade lane, your time is 1643. Attention 8033, respond commercial fire alarm sounding at 2230 Loop at UPS, showing on a water flow. Your cross of a grade lane, your time is 1643.
Okay, we're getting a lot of commercial fire alarms. That's interesting.
Fifty 55, 5003, we canceled. We're out of service for equipment.
Video 3 is okay in service.
Car 1102's on scene, two-story commercial structure, nothing showing.
1102's on scene with nothing showing at 1646.
3077, 3332, 7131, 3351, 3363, respond to report of a commercial structure fire, 4000 Butcher Bank Road at GE. It's building AP3C41 of Crest Machine is on fire. You're across the Progress Boulevard. Your time out 1645.
8051
8051 responding 1646.
Okay, we might have something here.
83 rail, show me responding to the G.
83, okay.
Alright, so it sounds like it's a report of a commercial structure fire.
1105 radio.
Like
Hang on for Fern Valley Pass run and show me responding to G. I'm right here by it.
It's a GE.
Right.
Sounds like it might be
3737 responding.
on fire right now.
8737 responding
So
1647.
we'll see about that.
8033 radio, show us diverting from the fire alarm making G.
8033, okay, 1647.
Engine 3332.
So we'll see.
3332 responding at 1647.
Alright, so
Car 7101 responding.
7101 responding 1647.
Truck 3363 responding.
3363 responding 1647.
Might be nothing, but we'll
1102 to radio, I have control from Valley Pass.
we'll see what's going on.
1102 control Fern Valley Pass 1647.
3351 to radio on Fire Channel 6. 1188 radio, show us in quarters and go ahead and put us on the GE run. We're right here.
1188 responding to GE 1648.
Did you pass responding?
1105 I'm seeing GE gate pass 1648.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
Hey, you got 30 radio. I know you got a lot going on, but you can cancel the two farthest companies once you get everything switched out.
Engine 5 on a medical call. 415 East Muhammad Ali Boulevard, Documentary Building C. Cross streets are South Jackson and South Preston. In apartment 208 on a 42-year-old male who is short of air would be responding with the med unit who has not yet been dispatched. Time is 1648.
3351 to radio.
3351.
Radio with all the units diverting. Car 3304 is held us in quarters. We can show us available 3301.
Cross Streets, Errolshire Drive. 80-year-old male, active seizure with a history. history of temporal lobe stroke. Your timeout at 16:48.
3351, I'll show you quarter 1648.
Engine 3333 is available. Quarters 333.
3333, 1648. Radio 3363, you cancel as well.
8033 radio. They give a
I
building
tell you,
number
they're
for
picking
GE.
up. What did I say?
Attention 2245, respond on a medical call. Came run in Kramer's. Came run in Kramer's motor vehicle collision. Your time at 1649.
3737 is on scene. 83 being escorted back by security. 8033 AP3. 8033 is okay.
It's AP3 and C41.
Attention 2252, respond on an EMS assist code 3. 10,762 Terrytown Drive. 62-year-old female short of air to 3 LOC. You cross the South Ridge. Your time at 1649.
8033 is on scene, GE 1649.
Truck 3363 is clear available. Quarters 3330.
3363, clear available quarters 1650.
2245, respond.
2245, responding 1650.
Man, things a mess out there. Telling you, it hits like a freaking train half the time.
Level 5 BG command.
1105 command, 1651.
1188 on scene, 2 corner, building 3.
1188 on the scene, 1651.
Digital 415 East Muhammad Ali Boulevard.
Engine 5 on scene, 415 East Muhammad Ali Boulevard at 1651.
I mean, holy cow.
3737W, the command. I'm okay.
2252 responding.
2252 responding 1652.
$8051, 2230 out of Louisville large warehouse, not show.
8051 on the scene, nothing showing at 1652.
Okay, I think they got that under
2245 is on scene.
245 on the scene, 1652.
Okay, I think they got that under control, which is good.
Command 198, just stay where you're at right now.
Engine 7131's on scene, GE.
7131 on the scene, 1653.
Okay, so that's good.
Road 2 from Fern Valley Pass, hold me in service.
1653.
Car 7101's on scene, GE.
1653.
Command's okay, we're doing copy that.
737 can take control. Fire out on arrival, 1653.
Okay, well, that's an official.
88 quarters.
Fire's out.
88 quarters, 1653.
That's good, they got the fire out.
Engine 7131's clearing at quarters.
7131 clearing quarters,
Tell you,
1653.
spiking calls. It just came out of nowhere. That's usually how it goes.
7101 in service.
7101 in service 1654.
8009 on scene 2230 outer loop.
8009 on scene 1654.
Engine 3232 is clearing quarters 30.
$80.33 in quarters.
8033 in quarter 1654.
Eleven oh five on pager.
1655. Six.
Okay. Just to advise you, there's nothing showing. I've checked all the riser drains on the exterior.
Okay. 9009, Arizona.
9009, go ahead.
Switch over attack. 2252 to 10762. Terrytown.
2252, 1659.
Thirty-seven radio. You can clear Butyl. Oldest unit available in quarters.
Seventy-one 31, respond on any EMS. This is code 35709, Oxford Place, number 787. On a person down, you're across of Oxford Court, you're talking about 1700. 3737, I'll show you clear, available quarters, 1700.
Engine 7131 responding.
7131 responding, 1700.
Alright, I think we're gonna cut it here. It's been about an hour and a half. Nothing much. They got that commercial fire alarm at the end there, but it was out, so luckily I don't think anybody got hurt. So that's good. But hopefully we can come back and do this tomorrow, do something a little bit different, or it's not as quiet. But again, if you're watching this at a later date, I don't have a schedule yet, so I guess just be on the lookout for it. I appreciate anyone tuning in. If anybody's seen this on a replay, I appreciate